Good morning. Today I want to, we're going to talk in writing about forming opinions. The other day when we did writing, we listened to a couple books that had some letters that were going out. Our end goal is for writing is to write a letter with an opinion about a book that we really like. First of all, I want to share a book with you today. Okay, and then I'm going to show you how to come up with an opinion about that book. So here's our book, Dear Mr. Blueberry. Dear Mr. Blueberry, I love whales very much, and I think I saw one in my pond today. Please send me some information on whales, as I think he might be hurt. Love, Emily. Dear Emily, here are some details about whales. I don't think you'll find it is a whale you saw because whales don't live in ponds, but in salt water. Yours sincerely, your teacher, Mr. Blueberry. Let's see. Dear Mr. Blueberry, I am now putting salt into the pond every day before breakfast, and last night I saw my whale smile. I think he's feeling better. Do you think he might be lost? Love, Emily. Dear Emily, please don't put any more salt in the pond. I'm sure your parents won't be pleased. I'm afraid there can't be a whale in your pond because whales don't get lost. They always know where they are in the oceans. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. Dear Mr. Blueberry, tonight I am very happy because I saw my whale jump up and spurt lots of water. He looked blue. Does this mean he might be a blue whale? Love, Emily. P.S. What can I feed him with? Dear Emily, blue whales are blue, and they eat tiny shrimp-like creatures that live in the sea. However, I must tell you that a blue whale is much too big to live in your pond. Sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. P.S. Perhaps it is a blue goldfish? Dear Mr. Blueberry, last night I read your letter to my whale. Afterward, he let me stroke his head. It was very exciting. I secretly took him some crunched up cornflakes and breadcrumbs. This morning I looked in the pond and they were all gone. I think I shall call him Arthur. What do you think? Love, Emily. Dear Emily, I must point out to you quite forcibly now that in no way could a whale live in your pond. You may not know that whales are migratory, which means they travel great distances each day. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. Dear Mr. Blueberry, tonight I am a little sad. Arthur has gone. I think your letter made sense to him and he has decided to be migratory again. Love, Emily. Dear Emily, don't be too sad. It really was impossible for a whale to live in your pond. Perhaps when you are older you would like to sail the ocean studying and protecting whales. Yours sincerely, Mr. Blueberry. Dear Mr. Blueberry, it's been the happiest day. I went to the beach and you'll never guess, but I saw Arthur. I called to him and he smiled, and I knew it was Arthur because he let me stroke his head. I gave him some of my sandwich. And then we said goodbye. I shouted that I loved him very much. And I hope you don't mind. I said you loved him too. Love, Emily and Arthur. The end. All right, so this book here, you'll notice the books that we're reading the last couple days all have some letters in them. Okay, that's because our opinion writing that we're going to do is going to be a letter. Okay, first, today what we want to work on is just getting an opinion about the book that we've read. Okay, so I have This is my opinion. Ooh, go back some. I think the story, Dear Mr. Blueberry, is a great book about imagination. Okay, that's my opinion. Now, what you're going to work on for today is picking your book. You can use whatever book you have at home, your favorite book that you have. You're going to say either I think the title is, or I think the title and was. Okay, so those are the words that I want you to use. Either I think the title of your book is blank, or I think the title was blank. Okay, that's the setup I want you to use for your writing today. Okay, and it doesn't have to be a lot. Okay, if you read a story and it's kind of sad, just say, you could say I think this book is sad because why? Okay, why would it be sad? Okay, an easy opinion about the book. Okay, so then we can work on it a little bit more, our opinions a little bit more next time. Okay, so any questions, your parents can reach out to me. Okay, I will be available, and let me see those opinions.